Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are continuing the True Boxing annual top 10s as we are going to look at my number 5 cruiserweight in the world right now, veteran contender Mateusz Masternak. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So a lot of people are going to, anybody that knows boxing, they have a valid reason to argue with me about my number 5 pick in Masternak right here. He moves up 5 spots from number 10. He really didn't do much. He fought twice and got 2 wins, but wasn't against high-level competition. So people are probably going to be like, well, why did you rank him that high? Well, I mean, for me, it wasn't, it was really about who you fight and how you do against those guys, right? I'm big on those, even if you lose. Masternak gave Chris Smith hell in December of 23 when he fought him for the title. He was ahead in that fight, and injury took him out of the fight, and Smith would win by TKO. And I'm sure a lot of casuals just look at that and go, okay, it was a TKO win for Smith. But that's not what happened. Masternak was winning a fight. I think it was either a busted rib or an arm injury that took him out of the fight. And it's not to say he would have won. Smith's a legitimate fighter, but the fact that he fought Smith even better than Richard Riakporhe did this past June, I think that warrants some consideration right there. And because there's, outside of the top 2 guys in the division, Jai Opetaia and Gilberto Ramirez, nobody from 3 on really did shit this year unless they lost, like Chris Smith. Chris Smith lost convincingly, and nobody really jumped up and took control of the contenders heading into the back of the division. You had Peralta and Rosicki, which you can argue higher, but the fact that Chris Smith was a world champion and Masternak and Riakporhe lost to this guy, and Riakporhe has a win, I think it's fair to put Masternak this high. Now, does he need to do more in 2025? Absolutely. He's 37 years old. Overall, he's 49-6 now with 32 knockouts. Does he need to do more? Absolutely. But the fact that he's still banging around and highly rated is a big deal for him. Right now, his highest ranking is number 4 in the IBF. I don't know what the situation with Hussein Sin Cara is. The IBF still have him rated number 1, even though he suffered the injury that took him out of the potential fight with Jai Opetaia. I don't know if they're still going to consider him the top contender, but if I'm the IBF, if you are going to keep him in the top spot, you should force him to fight somebody to legitimize and become the true champion, or true mandatory challenger. Mikhail Cieslak, who's ahead of Masternak, because there is no number 2 contender, but he's number 3. Cieslak is the number 1 contender in the WBO right now, so I think there's a chance he could get a final eliminator over there. So we'll see how everything falls into place, but I hope Masternak does more this year and gets a shot. So we'll see what happens. That's it. That's what I got. That is my number 5 cruiserweight in the world right now at 200 pounds as my True Boxing annual top 10s continue. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing, and you've been hit with the truth.